Hi, ladies. Um, I I'm sorry, I was sick on Friday and I wasn't able to get the bags out um, like I normally do. So I did it for Monday, and uh, I hope everybody picked up their bags. Again, I apologize. Anyway, I wanted to show you. This is the cardinal that I did, and I was very excited about it. I had it framed. Well, I didn't have it framed. I just bought a frame and put it in it. And as you can see, I had put, I used some of my rubber stamps and put some clouds and little greenery in it to make the around the cardinal look like it had some color to it. I didn't want to do that to the cardstock that I handed out because I didn't know this is your creation. So I wanted you to do it the way you wanted to. If you want to add something, you can. I just, like I said, added some rubber stamps just to brighten it up a bit. But I'm sure it would look beautiful just by itself without anything and just the cardinal. Anyway, all it is all buttons and some beads and glitter, and you just put glue on the bird and decorate it the way you want to. I had so much fun with this. It was so relaxing. It's like when I was a kid coloring in a coloring book. And I had so much fun that I want to do some other ones. You could do anything from flowers to birds to a picture of a sunset, whatever you can think of. It's just a matter of getting the colors together and finding, you can use the buttons, you can use beads, whatever you can think of. But I just had so much fun doing this and I wanted to share it with you. So all that said, we can get started. I gave you a bird like this, and I didn't glue it for you because I figured you could do it whichever way you want. If you want to turn it down, if you want to put it up like this, whatever you desire and your plan is. But I'm going to start to glue mine, and I have some craft tape here. I think I might be out of it. Oh no, there it goes. So I'm just going to use this to tape down my bird, and you can use some glue. I also have, yeah, here it is. You could put some glue on it just to get it down on the paper. Try to make sure it's secure though, because you don't want the bird to fall off after you embellish it with all the beads and buttons, because it might make it a little heavy. And I think I gave you a Q-tip because I felt like if you had nothing to use to spread the glue. So that's what I have here. I'm just going to spread it around. And this is basically what you're going to do on the other side. And you do it in pieces with the different colors. So that's what I did to make the one that I showed you in the frame. Okay, so I'm just going to turn this and put it on my cardstock. If you do have a piece of scrap paper or paper towel, just to, you know, put down if your hands get a little filled with glue, but I like them right there. And he's all set and ready to go. So now it's really easy. All you have to do is, I started with the beak here, like the nose or the face, and I took a black marker and I just colored this in just so that, because that's it, it is black on the bird. And the reason I printed the cardinals out red is so that this way when you put the buttons and beads on, you actually won't see a different color. You'll see the red, so that will take up any spaces that are, you know, showing. So I colored it in, and I tried to give everybody, you know, the same amount of beads and everything. The black bead is actually for his eye. So I don't think I took a black bead out. Okay, there I go. Must have forgot it. I think what I'll do is I'm going to put all of this in here so I have it available. So I'm just going to take some glue and put it like in the middle here. Or you could put it on your Q-tip or toothpick or whatever you might have. And I'm going to put his eye right here. I'm going to do his beak. Now his beak is yellow, so I gave you some yellow beads. And again, you can use the Q-tip to just, and the glue dries clear, so, you know, don't worry about seeing it. But then you're just going to take your yellow beads and stick them on. You can place them, you know, wherever you want to. You could place them with the holes in it. You could place them like this. I kind of like it when it stands up only because, I don't know, the holes look a little funny to me. And then what I did too was I just took a pen or pencil, or what works really well is if you have a tweezer, you could just pick the beads up with a tweezer and put them down. And this is all it is throughout the whole bird, is just putting the beads and buttons where you like. And just tap on them a little bit. If you feel like the glue is drying before you get to the rest of it, then just add a little bit more. It's almost like making a mosaic, I guess, because you're putting like little pieces together. Just gonna take this pen and move it over a little bit. Whoops. Just pat it down just to make sure that it gets stuck to the glue. I think I need a little bit more glue on that one spot. Okay, so there's his beak. I'm just pushing it down a little bit. Okay. And now you might want to work on his the black piece here that I colored in. What I did was I took some glitter and put some glue. So you just put some glue on the black part. And then I took some glitter and I just sprinkled it on. Put quite a bit. And then if you have a garbage can nearby, or just even a scrap piece of paper, all you have to do is just hit the paper maybe just tap it on the back and the excess glitter will come off. Okay, and now I'm gonna start to decorate him. And I forgot to cut this part out. I'm glad I didn't forget to cut it out on yours. I remember that I did on everybody's. Okay, so now you're just gonna take glue. And I started down here when I did it, only because it helped it to dry. And then when I got to the top, it was, you know, it wasn't wet, so I wasn't hitting it with my hands and making the, you know, the beads fall off. But it's so calming to do this. I really enjoyed it. And I think, like I said, I'm going to make some more. I love sunflowers, so I was thinking of doing a big sunflower. To do the kids, you could have if you have children, you can have them do like a rainbow in all different colors, all different beads. There's so many things you could do with it. I just chose a cardinal because I felt like it was winter time and it's so beautiful to see them when they're laid against the snow. Okay, so on the on your okay, so for the perch or the twig, I just put some glitter on here. You can put whatever you'd like to fill it. If you want to color it in, that's up to you. But I just found that because this is such a tiny area, I just put glitter on and I did put some beads in. So again, I just sprinkled a lot. And there's a way if you want to save the glitter, you can do it like curl the paper up and use your bottle and just put it back in the bottle to, you know, save it, what you have left. But I'm not too worried about that. So I'm just going to put it in the garbage can next to me. And what I did when you get like these little spots, I just took a little paintbrush and brushed them off, you know, which worked out well. I had given you some of these little clear beads. And what I did was I kind of put them on the ends. I tried to make it look like icicles a little bit. And I thought if you wanted to do that, you could. But I'm just going to leave this one plain because the other one I did like that. So, but you can put them on there if you'd like. That's why I gave them to you. Okay. Then I'm going to do his little leg. And that I did in, I believe it was like some brown colored beads. So you could do that. I'm just going to put some glue down. I should tell you, I'm sorry, that if you want to put the beads down on the perch, first put the glue, then put the beads, then put the glitter, because the beads will stick better to the paper. Sometimes the glitter doesn't allow the bead to stick to the glue. So if you just be mindful of that. So I'm going to take, I have some gold beads here that I'm going to use to make his perch, I mean his little feet. I don't know if I had given you guys brown or gold for their feet, but I put some, I know I put some kind of color like this in there. I wish that we could meet in person, but of course, with the COVID, we can't. It would be so nice to be social again. But we do the best we can, right? We don't want anybody to get sick, and we want to stay healthy. So at least we have the computer that we can share and see each other and do things like this. Plus, it would make it so much easier for the materials that we need, because they would be right here for you to grab. I try to make sure that I have enough for everybody, but so you could just keep putting these beads, you know, in to fill it in, and that's a continuation of, you know, what you're going to do for the rest of the bird. I'm sorry if I'm just babbling on, but this is kind of so simple to do that I'm sure you guys are doing it yourself and don't really need me to show you how to do it. Once you see what the concept is, you can just do it on your own. Okay, well, to save time, because I didn't pull out my brown beads to put on the bird's foot here. I'm just going to continue with the rest of it. So you're just going to take some glue again, and whoops, I spilled out a little bit too much. So I'm going to do his crown. And I gave you some of these sequins, so you could put those there. And then you can just add your buttons, as many as you want. Let's see, I can add some. If you want to do all, buttons, you could add all buttons. If you want to do sequence, you could do sequence. But just fill it in like so. And the hard, like the tiny spots, you could put buttons. I'm just going to get some more glue and stick it here. And maybe here. And let's see, I think I'm going to put more beads in here. And here's another sequence I could put. Again, I'll use my little pen. And let's see, put another bead here. So you just have to kind of just keep filling it. And then I take my red glitter and I'm going to put that to fill up the spots that I couldn't get with the buttons or the beads. So it covers it. And again, you tap it off and see how it came? And that's what you keep doing along the whole bird. So I don't think you need more instruction because I pretty much have did some of it with you. I'll do this one more piece because let's see. Okay, let's see. I'll put that there and put another button here. And let's see if I could find here's a tiny button there. And let me get some more red beads to put in. I tried to space out the beads, the buttons, so there would be different sizes for you to use. Let me see, I'll take my pen and just move that. And I have these little gemstones too, but they stick, so I think I gave you guys some of this. So I'll just, there we go. Just move that over a little bit. And this one I think is a little too big for there. Save that for a different spot. And let me see if I can find a smaller button. And maybe what I'll do is I'll add another gemstone. Maybe I'll add a bead there too. And I'm going to add the glitter again. And I'll just shake it out like that. And then I'm going to put it into the garbage again. And see how he's turning out? I just love him. So I think I'm going to let you finish your craft because I don't think you need any more assistance. All you have to do is continue to fill this in with buttons. And I would love to see pictures of them if you could send them to me. I gave you a little leaf like this. If you want, you can stick it here. I stuck mine from the other one right off the tree limb here, that the perch that he's sitting on. You could put it here. You could just leave it as a, you know, like a falling leaf. But whatever you want to do, it's your creativity coming out. So make it the way you want. And like I said, please send me pictures. I would love to see how they came out. I just thought this was so fun to do. And I hope everybody stays safe and is well. And if you need any help or questions, you could just email me. Otherwise, I'll see you next month, and we'll have a Valentine craft to do, but it will be after Valentine's Day. So it'll be a heart craft. It'll be a love craft. Okay, everybody take care, and happy crafting.